My dear viewers, welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Aquarians and it's for the month of March, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope it prepares you for what is coming, what is hidden, what's happening behind the scenes, everything you should know, everything that's important for you to know, what's new, what's everything, what to expect. My dear Aquarius, I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Thank you all for being here. My gratitude goes to all of you, especially those of you who are watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week to support my health. I'm an absolute gratitude for those of you who are doing that and to everybody else. My best wishes to all of you, my dear Aquarius, and I will begin this reading. For those of you who are new to the reading, I want you to know, to Coffee Cup, that prior to the Coffee Cup, I meditate and I do get a lot of information which I write down on a piece of paper and I deliver this to you right at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that. Now, glasses on and let me show you what your coffee cup looks like. Here we go. We'll start from the top, from the beginning, and it looks magnificent. Absolutely incredible. Just some lighting. Yes, here we go. Wow. So much is happening. So many, what's the word I'm looking for? So many chains being broken. Things that are making you feel attached or even restricted. So many chains are being broken, which I love that for you. That is truly magnificent. My dear Aquarius, it looks to me like you do feel somewhat tied down or frustrated. Maybe because situations are not going the way you want them. Maybe some situations are not in your hands and that's making you feel a bit sad and withdrawn. In a way, you want your independence, you want to have your freedom, you want to have some answers as to what happens next or when this and when that. There's so much that you want to know. But it looks to me like in some ways, there's no way out because of time. There are delays because of time. Time is governing something. And in some case, in one situation, there is someone not wanting to compromise. So there is that also. But the majority of the cases, they need healing. Some of you are just distressed, maybe because of someone that you care about, that you're not able to be with. I do see here another Aquarius. Some of you are thinking of someone who might be like yourself, has got very strong Aquarius in them. And it looks to me like you're trying to find some sort of answer, but to some things. I do see a great wish being granted. I do see a soulmate. That's all on the positive. And I do see that you are dealing with or have met maybe someone very goal-oriented. But I also see like it's time for you to take some sort of action. An action that you haven't taken or you have been maybe worried not to take. Maybe you have been healing from a situation and you were not able to take some action. But you do need to take some action. Okay, there is something to do with someone that is passed on or passing. They want you to know that they're happy, they're in peace. There's that kind of situation here. It's amazing with this section here. It shows to me there is a spiritual something happening. Something really out of the ordinary is going to happen. Something spiritual. Ultimately, from this, you're healing and you're accepting something, a situation, and you're changing your concept and you're freeing yourself from something also. Now, this something and something that I'm talking about, I feel like it could be a big amount of money coming your way because you're able to walk freely, free of worry, free from any cares from the world. It's not just freedom. There is some wealth coming into your life and opening new doorways that were not the keys. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 2 keys that are unlocking 2 pathways, one small, one large, but they're 2, and both of these are to do with your healing. They're to do with your acceptance. Accepting something is ending. There is something ending And I feel like that ending is bringing you closure, and it is sort of maybe used as a time frame. A time where an ending there is, or even a passing of someone, could be a situation where these keys come and these doorways are opened. Discovering the truth. You're hearing some news. Some news is coming, and there's good news. They're not bad, so that's good news. Someone who's very hardworking. Someone that you're finally discovering the truth about how hard they're working, maybe, or what they're doing. This person is very grounded. We're talking perhaps even here an earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. What about this person? It's like you're tempted, maybe, or temptation is testing you somehow in regard to this earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Something about them. Maybe they're hard workers, but there's news about them. That's what it is. You're hearing news about this person. Now, it does say that you are surrendering to a situation, letting go and surrendering. And as you do that, a lot of money is coming in, but it's coming in slow and steady. Money is coming slowly, but it's coming big time. Even to the point where you might be moving for work, you might be changing your work. There's good news, a surprise at work, something to do with work, surprising something about work. So that's very good. There are fundamental changes. And I do see the death here again. I saw the coffin and completion there. Now I'm seeing the death. Now this is another cemetery, which is again to do with, and I'm seeing the symbol of Pluto, which is also connected to the death card. And it's also connected to Scorpio. But it does show an ending, surrendering. You know how I said be surrendering because you're awakening, because you're getting to see the truth, you're getting to understand that this is the end of a chapter and there is the beginning of a wonderful new chapter. So that helps, knowing that there is a great new chapter happening. By the way, good luck is going to be on your side. I see a great, beautiful golden horseshoe. And this horseshoe shows that a lot of good luck is coming to you. And right underneath it, I see a leadership position being offered to you where you are leading. And this is going to give you a lot of financial freedom. This is going to bring on the passion in you. You'll be doing things with passion. Overflowing money, prosperity, abundance, overflowing. And I'll just fix that away from that. Okay. Overflowing abundance, overflowing prosperity rather. That's going to take you to the next level. I see that you're getting a lot of money put into your accounts. And many of you are thinking of doing perhaps nurturing work, nursing, helping others, taking care of others, care work perhaps. Care, yes, I see a lot of care work, but there's a lot of fulfillment in what you're doing. This job, you're loving it. It could be taking care of the elderly or those who are ill, maybe. Some of you are even considering starting your own business and doing your business that way, even to do with caring. But there is a great new beginning. This great new beginning is bringing you a great victory. It's also helping you see things very clearly. Major opportunities are coming your way, especially if you are starting a business. I see the Wheel of Fortune now here. I see a wheel, and it's got a big bag of money on top of it. So that's why I'm calling it the Wheel of Fortune. But this Wheel of Fortune is showing that you are indecisive about something. You're not making the right decision, or maybe you are procrastinating to take action. You are going to be empowered. Maybe you're not feeling strong enough. Maybe you need to take inspired action and you're not. But I feel like, because I also see the light, and that represents the sun entering your life and bringing you a lot of success and a lot of increase in vitality in your health. It's improving your condition. If you are not feeling well, your condition is getting better. You're healing. I also see a lot of joy coming your way. I also see that things are going to be doing well. You're successfully completing something that you had left, you couldn't do maybe. And this is happening around the summertime. Now, if I talk about summer, we are in summer now. Our summer finishes in March. So it could be happening in March, or it could be happening to the summer to those of you who are going into summer, which is the northern hemisphere. Very soon you'll be going into summer. That's giving you timing. I see summer here, and I see that a lot will be, if you just wait, because they're saying wait. So summer's already finished. Ours is really finishing now. I'm doing this reading in February. March begins autumn. So, but I know that April is spring in the northern hemisphere. So if you are over the northern section, you are going to be going into the spring, and then from then you go into summer. So they're saying wait, and that tells me that you need to wait a little bit, and you will see a lot of things unfold, and that's going to give you the truth, the clarity that I was talking about, a great new beginning that brings you so much clarity and truth, and you become empowered as this happens. Because I see you stepping into a new experience. I see you starting something new. And you know what's incredible about this new? You got to take it slow, and due time you'll see that how this was meant for you, how this was going to enhance your life, how this was the greatest decision you made, how that inspired actually the fact that you pushed yourself and you're able to do this is going to take you to high levels of growth, and then ultimately enjoyment, and then ultimately expansion, and then positivity, and then relaxation, and then building your strength, and also so much, and then finally being at a place where you need to be and you're happy to be there. So all the fog disappears and you become very vibrant, very successful, and very strong. There are relationship changes. The next thing I see, changes in relationships. Someone you know can't be depended on. You're realizing that you can't depend on them. Maybe they're even insincere. But I do see you going through a situation of forgiveness. So I don't know whether that's connected to this person. But there is a change in relationships, that's for sure. A lot of change. And then it shows that you're getting ready for something new. Maybe something from far, not so close to you. You're manifesting something that is uplifting you to high levels, transcending you to high levels. And in the midst of all that, a great miracle takes place. This miracle is bringing in a lot of money, a lot of wealth, or a great investment. But a lot of money is coming, big time. Luck is on your side. I saw the horseshoe before. Now I'm seeing connected to this miracle, there's luck. So that there's a clever, which is all about luck connected to a miracle. That tells me play the lotto or the lottery, because winning the lotto or the lottery is a miracle, and it is to do with luck. So play it and play it consistently without spending too much money. You don't have to spend too much money. You just play what's being given to you in the lucky numbers in the channel. And of course, if you want to add on your family birthdays to do a different game on the side, or you want to buy a lottery ticket, whatever you want to do, this is the time to do it. It is because of this money that's coming that you are investing long term. Financial commitment. Yes, you are investing long term. There's a seal being made, like when you do a contract and sign, and I'm putting this money into this investment, and it's going to be long term. So there's time frame. Now there is a very fulfilling career, very fulfilling job, working together with someone. There's partnership. This is going to take you to the next level. You are going to be exceptionally happy. I see Chinese ear of the dog here, very strong. Someone that you enjoy talking to, someone that you spend quality time with. And I see at this time, there is a lot of luck. Again, I'm seeing a golden, this time it's a giant golden tree of clover, which means luck is going to be booming, bringing you good fortune in every way. And I'm seeing a large amount of money again coming your way. Money that you are going to be really needing to spend time and research how to invest it, what to do with it, so that you don't lose it, so that you don't put it in anything risky. Money strategy is going to be very important. How to spend, thinking in the long term is very important, and thinking everything through, because this luck is bringing you good fortune. I love that for you. You're expanding your mind. You're even thinking outside the box. You're thinking what to do. Some of you, there's a bridge that you might be wanting to cross. Now, a bridge, it means successfully overcoming a problem, but it also means it's a resolution always to a problem, but it also can mean that you could be moving due to work, due to business, due to something, a connection, a relationship could be the reason that you're moving. But you are crossing a wonderful bridge, and that is pure success in whichever way you look at it. Some of you are going back to the basics. Some of you are going back to home where you used to be. There's a lot of effort that's needed when you're dealing with something that makes you feel insecure and something that's a bit deceptive. I'll say tricky, that you need to work out what it is. Maybe you're dealing with someone that is critical in their way of showing you maybe your mistakes. So you got to put a little bit of effort into this. It needs a little bit of effort to understand how to deal with it. I do see, to be honest with you, a beautiful doorway opening, and on top of this doorway, it's got pure victory. Success expands in your life and brings you great victory. So much victory to the point where you are going on an adventure. You might be even leaving work and going for a good long-term adventure. Fun. You've got the funds to do so. So you might do it. You might take a long break, a long holiday. And some of you are considering living a bit far, like not where you are, another city, perhaps even another country. All the confusion is disappearing, but there was a lot of confusion. I'll tell you what the confusion was about. I think there was someone trying to sort of come between you and someone. There could have been someone, because I do see a wedge here, somebody trying to get into something, between someone you care about, or a friend, between both of you, or even between something that you want. Your instinct was telling you, your gut feeling was telling you, but you were not taking it seriously. Maybe you were thinking, no, it's just me thinking this way. But something happens, and this is all, finally, you get to see the truth. You'll get to understand that there was some sort of, some sort of a lie. Now, in some cases, for some of you, this could have been about a business. So you've got to be very careful, because it's to do with investing business also. Investing money in business, or investing money, taking a risk. You've got to be very careful. Those of you who did take a risk and got into a business, you should have looked at things deeper, because you might have just taken it at face value, and then later on you're finding out that there is a problem. There is a problem where there is lack of money. You need to seek out information that will help you. I feel like by April, everything should sort itself out. April is nominated here. I see a torch, which is also a beautiful light that shows you the way. So there is awareness, and there's awakening, and there's heightening of your vibration so you can see things better. When you are awakened, you become very strong and very much enlightened, and that will remove the confusion that you are feeling sometimes. Maybe you were confused because someone was lying to you, or saying things, saying things that were not true, and you were believing it. Finally, by April, this is all going to be over. Your instinct is telling you what the right thing is to do. You are aware, and now that you're aware, I'm certain everything is going to be well for you. There is a renewal of life, a great new life. You're creating something magnificent, and by working very hard, and you're achieving all the success that you could imagine. But there is something about you getting out of a situation that is showing here. Get out of the situation, or it's time for you to get out now. Get out of a situation. This is there. It's showing that but what's wonderful is a lot of your wishes are being granted. Maybe that will override this part here, but no. Time to get out of a situation is there. You've got to pay attention to this. You are trying to create. You are working very hard. I see you working so hard and achieving so much and becoming successful. But there is renewal in your life. You are supported, and I feel like that one of your wishes, or not one, sorry, many of your wishes are going to be granted, because this is like a wish wand that I'm seeing. And in the process of your wishes being granted, a big problem is getting solved. So that getting out of a situation could be solved because of this, what I was talking about, because of the magical fulfillment of wishes. You are going to have emotional peace. There's a turmoil inside you. You are going to be at peace very soon. You will achieve the goals you want. A lot of your dreams are coming true, and that's going to be supporting you to move to the next level. This is the time to enjoy success and to get a lot of rewards. Remember, we had the clover all over your reading. We had 2 wheels of fortune. So fortune was coming to you, at you from all angles. And you are finally, here I'm seeing that material possessions also. So material possessions are not money, but they are like a house, a boat, a car, a business. And on top of all of this, I'm seeing you becoming more fit and getting into fitness and beauty. Some of you, maybe not all of you, but some of you are. A lot of synchronicities are taking place to take you to the next level. The next level being freedom, being peace, being a new life, transcending you to high levels. A lot of synchronicities are getting together to do this for you. There is a rebirth. Again, I'll see it. I saw renewal, now rebirth, starting fresh. Now reaching to a level when you have a lot of money, your life's purpose, you start questioning, what is my life's purpose? What else do I need more than money? Because I got the money now. Maybe you want spiritual wealth. Maybe you want something else. Some of you might be even thinking about working with people, supporting others, doing sort of like counseling work, taking the divine path. That's what I feel, some of you. Others, I see financial relief bringing you a lot of contentment, bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of, you know you're nurtured, there's loving care, you know you are taken care of by the heavens or the universe. From all the events that take place in your life, you finally get to know that somebody really cares about you up there. I won't say up there because many of you don't know that there's nothing up there, but let's just say within the heavens, within the universe, there is someone very supportive, very loving, a very loving, caring energy around you. You must feel it. You must know what I'm talking about. Especially if you're an Aquarius with Cancer. For some reason, I feel that very strong. There's security and there's growth all over the place for you. And there's also a situation to do with someone from your past. Now, some of you could be returning and reconciling, someone coming back in your life, and there's reconciliation. And for others, it could be a past life connection. Now, you do need to make the effort, even if you are closed off and you're not interested in relationships or love. You are guided to take the steps that are necessary, and you are supposed to make the effort. This goes towards people who have Libra in them. If you're a Libra Aquarius, if you're dealing with Libra, if you've got Libra in you, or if you're dealing with Libra, you've got to keep yourself balanced and look at everything and not be afraid. Because some of you seems like they are a little bit afraid to say what they want, to actually talk to someone maybe. The light is there showing that, the light again, the sun, showing it's going to bring you a lot of success, and a stranger is going to change your life. You need to love yourself. You need to put yourself first, because there's going to be a lot of you are afraid to talk to someone. I feel like this person is also an Aquarius, because I'm seeing January here, could be Aquarius with Capricorn in them, could be Cuspi. But loving yourself is important so that you can actually talk about what you want to talk without fear. Sometimes there is a situation where you may be feeling controlled by people around you that you don't like, and sometimes that might give you ideas that wants to make you do bad things. You've got to be so cautious about this, because ultimately everything is clearing. A lot of clearing is needed, and it is going to happen. Just whenever that happens, just take deep, slow breaths. Slow, deep breaths. And you will see that you will forgive this person. If somebody's doing the wrong thing by you, they will ask for forgiveness. It is a situation where some of you are dealing with a difficult person, but the love is there. It says, I love you. It's got I love you all over the place. I'm grateful to you. Someone is grateful to you. Someone loves you, but sometimes they might try to, maybe they try to control you in a way, and that makes you feel bad. So that makes you feel sometimes weak, and you want to push to find your power again. That could be happening. But I do see grief. You are grieving the loss of someone, the end of a situation, and I'm seeing you transcending and ending a karmic chapter. Some of you are meeting someone that is so much like you. They're always doing some sort of form of a mission, helping others with their wisdom, with their support. Support is all around you at the same time. It's so important to know that. Sometimes you might be feeling that this person who's very much like you, they might have Aquarius within them like you. You sometimes feel as though they're in your head, they're speaking in your head, they know what you're thinking. And this at times triggers you. And you wonder, how much do they see into you? You wonder about that. But you know what? Love is the answer here, because love is what makes someone be that interested in knowing what you feel and what you think. And that is magnificent. I see success. I see Chinese year of the monkey, Chinese year of the rabbit, Chinese year of the rat, and Chinese year of the horse. I also see a lot of joy, and I see you are taking a vacation. Some of you are taking a beautiful, beautiful vacation where you are going to be spending quality time with those you care about. Now I'm going to do the star signs. Now, my dear Aquarius, your soulmate is someone of earth and air energy and fire. These three. Actually, it's earth first, fire second, and air third. But a lot of Aquarius do end up with Aquarians, and they live a long life of happiness and peace together. So there is that. So the only one that you don't go well with is water energy. So I'm going to go through and see what star signs that you are consumed with, and the majority of you, the more the number of those star signs, if they're repeated or tripled or more, it shows that you are the majority of Aquarians are dealing with them. So let's go through them all. But now you know who your soulmate is: fire and earth. Then comes air. Okay. So here I'm seeing water energy. A lot of water energy, which is probably many of you are dealing with, and you might have issues with, and there may be disruptions when there's water and air. There's turbulence and there's conflict and disagreements. So it's not a peaceful relationship or partnership or any situation, even if you're working, any kind of ship relationship, whether at work or otherwise. Water energy, the strongest for the majority of you, is Pisces and Scorpio. Pisces, Scorpio are the strongest. And then we got Cancer. Now, what I'm going to try to tell you is this. Scorpio is usually family, very strong family with Aquarius. So you could be dealing with family. And when it's family, you don't disagree that much. You're sort of very more, accepting of each other. Pisces and Cancer, they're also very, very strong. So many of you are dealing with, but the majority, the highest level was Pisces and Scorpio. Second came Cancer. Okay. Now, fire energy. Fire energy is your soulmate, part of your soulmate. And I've got Aries here, very strong. Aries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sagittarius, 1, 2, 3. So there's a lot of Aries, a lot of Sagittarius, and no Leo. Very strange. Very strange. There's no, unless there is there might be a lion. Yes, there is a lion. One Leo. I'll put that Leo there. I just saw it. One Leo. Okay. But the majority of you, your soulmate is going to be Aries, because Aries is controlling. Second, Sagittarius for the majority of Aquarius. That's your soulmate, fire. With them, earth. Okay. Now, before I do the earth, I just saw the air, so I'll talk about the air. I should be talking about the earth. Actually, I'll talk about the earth and then I'll come back to the air. The air is here. Earth, we got Taurus, Venus. Your Taurus with Venus, that means Taurus, Libra. You're dealing with a strong Taurus, Libra. There is Capricorn, and there is Virgo, Gemini. Okay, that means anything in the air energy, because this earth and air, when there's in the air energy, when I go here and look at air energy, if we have Taurus Libra again, that would make it 6 Taurus Libra, and if we have Virgo Gemini in the Gemini air, that will make it 6. So I'll do that, and then we'll determine whether Taurus Libra is 3, Capricorn 3, Virgo Gemini 3. That's what I see. Now in the air, we've got Aquarius 4. So like I was saying, you are very much connected to an Aquarian like yourself. In the air energy, Aquarius is leading 4 times, like pure Aquarius without any air or anything, because they don't unite. Aquarius doesn't get united with anybody. But Taurus, Libra do unite because Venus is the ruler of both of them. And when it comes up, we're going to talk about it. So here, yes, I do see. Again, I was right. Libra, Taurus 3, and we had 3, that becomes 6. So you are dealing with someone that is Taurus with Libra in them, or Libra with Taurus. It could be family member. I feel like strong family member, or a very good close friend, or even a partner. Then we've got Gemini with Virgo 3. So Virgo Gemini becomes very strong. So you are very much dealing with Virgo that has Gemini, or Gemini that has Virgo, Taurus that has Libra, or Libra that has Taurus. Oh gosh, I'm going so slow. It's 30 minutes and I'm still going because I'm not speeding. Okay, let me take a big breath to speed through the Chinese years. And what am I seeing? There's this section, and then there's this section. All right, so it's all here. All right, so first and foremost, I'm seeing the rooster, the horse, the dragon, and the dog, and the pig. They're all big numbers. The rabbit and the ox buffalo, all of them are very strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 signs are the strongest for the majority of you that you'll be dealing with. Rooster, Chinese year of the rooster, Chinese year of the horse, Chinese year of the dragon, Chinese year of the pig, Chinese year of the dog, Chinese year of the rabbit, and Chinese year of the ox buffalo. And then there is 2 rats. So there was 5 of each, or 4, 5 of each, which was the high numbers out of the ones that I said are the majority of you are dealing with. And then there is 2 rats. So the minority will be dealing with the rat, or you could be yourself born in the Chinese year of the rat. Right? So this could be all about you. Now I'm going to drink some water and take my glasses off, and then I'll start delivering to you what has come. Excuse me, what has come in the meditation. So my dear Aquarius, I'm delivering to you all the information. It says defense, a shield from danger when unprepared. Okay, defense. So I was given the word defense and then comma, a shield from harm, danger when unprepared. Courage and awareness is going to be given to you, and you need it to overcome a dangerous situation when you're unprepared. Dealing with the unexpected. You will be dealing with something unexpected. There is going to be a new chapter. Wow, that's very deep. Not everything not everything is as it seems, as it may seem. So very important to know that. It might seem that it's this way, but it's not. Something is hidden from you, I feel. It says, love you. Someone, the one, truly loves you. Someone loves you very much, and they are the one. They do love you. It says expand now, take action now, inspired action. They said that here too, take inspired action. Expand now, like take what is the action that's required of you to take. And you're expanding anyway. I saw the expansion all over your cup. Transparency is going to be very important, especially in matters of the health. Cutting through something, there is separation and something about April. Maybe cutting through means cut through and find the truth, discover the truth. And there may be separation for some, not for everybody. And April is going to mark a big important deal because April was here also. April. Something big in April. Or you could be dealing with someone that's got Aries or Taurus in them. But I feel like April, the month has been mentioned. April 2026 is going to mark a very... They said you have until April. Something's happening in April. Anyway, that's for sure. So now I'm going to go through all the initials of people or places that will impact your life March onwards. And the majority of you will be dealing with the initial that has a lot of numbers. Like now I was given 6 times the letter E for elephant, right? 6 times. So the reason that it's so much, that means the majority of Aquarians will be dealing with this letter. So 6 times E, elephant, 8 times, oh my God, 8 times wife, yellow or yes. Okay, 3 times I for I am, 4 times J for Japan, 3 times G for grass, 5 times C for Canada, Charlie, 4 times K for kangaroo, kiwi fruit, 4 times Q for quails or quilt, 3 times the letter S for sweet or snake, 3 times the letter H for horse, twice the letter T for tiger, twice the letter D for dog, twice the letter X for shield or x-rays or shield, Shauna, Sean as in names. And then there's 2 times the letter R for Rome, 3 times the letter M for Mexico or money, twice the letter N for no, 3 times the letter W for winter. Now the rest of the letters are 1 of each. So I've got G for grass, O for olives, V for victory, F for France, Z for zebra or zoo, A for Antarctica. I was given 2 numbers. Number 4, which is April again, connected to April. So that's 3 times April. Something big is happening in your life in April. I'm going to put that as a heading, April. Okay. And 4 is also connected to the Chinese year of the rabbit. There was about 5 rabbits there. Now this becomes 5. Dealing with someone that's born the Chinese year of the rabbit, or if you yourself are born the Chinese year of the rabbit and might have Aquarius in you, even if you are another sign. 4 is about quick success coming to you, and quick success is coming in April also. And also from the time you see this cup all the way to April, and you might be dealing with people that have got Aries or Taurus in them. Okay. Now, some of you getting somebody from the past lives or reconciling, could be someone that is Taurus or Taurus, Aries, either one. Could be a cuspy. The next number is number 9. The 9 is connected to the Chinese year of the monkey, and there was a lot of monkeys there. It is connected to September 2026, which is September. From the time you see this cup all the way to September, 9 is all about one challenge that you will overcome and have a great victory. And after that becomes very entertaining. Life becomes happiness, a lot of fun and excitement. So this could be also connected to people born in September who are Libra. We had Libra here. I saw Libra or Virgo. And we had 6 Virgo Gemini here. So, and we had 6 Taurus Libra here. And there was Libra, so that makes it a lot of Libra Taurus. Okay. And from the time you see this cup all the way to September, one major challenge is going to end, and you are going to be partying, doing entertaining things, planning to have fun, travel, and enjoy. Some of it might be travel, but a lot of entertainment and a lot of plenty coming after the overcoming the challenge. And that is the end of your reading, my dear Aquarius. Please watch it all the way to the end. It's become a bit too long. I can't go fast enough. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I wish you abundance of blessings, love, light, peace. Namaste.